and be chained to the kitchen. And why did we have to go from that to like, everybody needs to be in an office, and if you're not, you're the devil? Why? Why? Can someone please explain this to me? How hard is it to be balanced? I can't. I'm a blogger living in the Midwest with my husband and dog. She could not have timed that better. And I write about women's heart and mind issues, as well as things related to femininity, relationships, and our role as traditional feminine women in our modern society. So today I thought it would be wonderful to get nitty gritty and down in the trenches and talk about homemakers, housewives, and how they've been thought of in modern culture. Come in really close, I want to tell you something. Homemaker is not a dirty word. And so we are going to unpack this today. This lie, this blatant lie that homemaking is a bad thing for society. Interesting. We will talk about it. I've noticed that our modern culture has begun to despise housewives and homemakers. They're kind of looked upon as lazy, leeches on society. Is she even meeting her potential? Is she a slave to the kitchen? Is that woman just at home to serve her husband? How is she reaching what she wants in life? And these questions have been raised not just by modern society, but specifically by feminists. Now, instead of just being in the home, women have the opportunity and choice to go have a career. So I feel like feminists have taken young women and girls and they've said, daughters, sisters, you have all the choices in the world you could ever want or imagine. You could be an astronaut, you could be a teacher, you could be the president of the United States. Now, what are you going to do with all of this wonderful choice? But what happens when that girl says, I could be anything I want to be? Can I be a housewife? Can I be a homemaker? Can I be a mother? And then the feminists and society get mad. And then the homemaker's like, but I thought you said I could be anything. If I can be an astronaut, why can't I be a housewife? If I can be president, why can't I be a stay-at-home mom? If you said I have a choice, why are you now mad that I'm exercising that choice? I'm kind of kidding, but not. Because when we go around thinking every single person has the potential to be an astronaut or president or a lawyer, and oh, if that housewife was just not in the home, maybe she would have been our next governor. That kind of thinking is wrong, because we're diminishing the role of the housewife. And when we start only viewing the homemaker and the housewife and the stay-at-home mom as someone who's wasting their potential, we start viewing those women as if they're not important. And I'm here today to say those women are so integral to society. The homemaker has purpose. She runs the home. She frugally stretches the budget. She supports her husband so he can achieve what he needs to in his career. She raises children. She can help her aging parents. She can help her neighborhood. She can help her church. She can help the people in need in her community. You know, the homemaker has purpose. There's a difference between the purpose-driven homemaker and the lazy booty housewife, okay? Who just wants the ring, she wants the trip to Paris, she wants the Louis Vuitton, you know? Okay, I rebuke you. Then there's the purpose-driven homemaker, and we should celebrate that lady. She's helping people. She's helping her church, her aging parents, her children, her husband. She's possibly achieving her own dreams with something like a blog or a part-time job or a small business, you know? Go her. Women aren't forced to be at home anymore. Like, no one's keeping you there. You know, we're past that. We're past that time. Now it's more common that women are forced to work outside the home. A lot of them are trying to get back in. They're trying to say, how can I be a homemaker? How can I be a housewife? How can I have that choice again and not be stigmatized, not be looked down upon, not be viewed as a leech upon society? There are useful jobs. There are wonderful career women. I'm not here to argue that. I'm just here to say that for me and for a lot of other women, staying at home, being a mom, being a homemaker is better. It is meeting our potential. It is satisfying. It is fulfilling. And we find all that satisfaction and fulfillment in the home, with our family, with our husband. And that is not a bad thing. Meeting your potential isn't necessarily measured by, does she have a career or not? Is she successful in the eyes of the world? I think you know where I'm going with this. It's not about being successful in the eyes of the world. It's about having your loving family relationships, fulfillment for yourself, and a relationship with God. You know, if you're religious, I am religious. So for me, I feel most fulfilled, first of all, with my relationship with Christ. Second of all, with my husband and my family that I'm building, and third of all, through my personal fulfillment, and that can be seen in this blog and some of my ministry work and things I do, like mentoring, things like that. So if your personal fulfillment is fulfilled in a career and that makes you happy, go you, do your thing. But if it would be better served in the home with maybe a supplemental part-time job or no part-time job, just being a homemaker or a mom, that's great too. As long as it fulfills you and you feel like you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, great. You're living a meaningful life. The end. Just basically, if you're staying at home, don't be lazy. If you just want to stay at home and leech off your husband's money and not do anything, I rebuke you, okay? I rebuke you, because that's not right. We shouldn't use people in our lives just to be lazy and get whatever we want. You know, I think it's okay at some point in your life to retire and to be that comfy old lady, but we're young, we're able-bodied. Pull your weight. So in the past, women didn't have like a washing machine. We didn't have a dishwasher, and don't underestimate how much time that took for women to clean and run the house. But we've kind of been liberated from a lot of that cleaning. Like, there's still cleaning we have to do, but it's not as intense. And I think that's a really great thing, because we can supplement then. I can do my blog because I'm not busy like hand washing all of our clothes. I can do this blog, you know? So if you stay at home, don't be like, I'm just gonna be cooking and cleaning for the rest of my life. You know, supplement, get a part-time job, even just for the social aspect of it. Since moving to a small town, I will say, I have been around a ton of homemakers who have like an artisanal business. I actually have a friend, and she owns 2 sheep and spins wool. I kid you not, she spins wool and weaves it on a loom and sells blankets. I have another friend who does calligraphy, another one who's an artist, and she sells like these gorgeous like calendars, and now she's branching into art for fabric. But those are the type of people I have around me. Super industrious homemakers. You know, these women were able to achieve these like artistic dreams because they're at home. They have the time for it. I was able to achieve this blog, this video even, because I'm at home. You know, I don't have 2 sheep in my backyard, but I have you guys. And that's my thing. You know, find your thing. But being a homemaker, you are busy. You are contributing. And again, if you're just sitting on the couch, clicking through Netflix, being lazy, Mrs. Midwest rebukes you. She encourages you to improve and to actually contribute. Clean your house, people. Cook the food. Grocery shop. Be healthy. Do those things. Be a go-getter. You can do it. Just do something that uses your talents, uses your gifts, maybe gets a little supplemental income. You know, do your thing. Use your gifts, okay? And so, again, I know so many women, especially in like health sciences, where they would probably be very unhappy if they didn't have that nursing career or that nursing job, or at least a part-time gig in nursing or something, or teaching, you know? All the power to you, ladies. Like, you make the world go round, you know? I'm so happy that people do that. And I am not here to knock you. I am not here to say you should be like me. I'm just saying I like this, and other people might like it too. And if you don't, go be that nurse. Go be that career woman. Go be that office person. If that's what makes you happy, awesome. But if you're more like me, like a free-spirited person who's always wanted to be a mom, always wanted to be a wife, always wanted to be in the home, always wanted to kind of have like a creative venture, come over here and see how that is, you know? Neither one is bad. Neither one is better than the other. So how can we as homemakers, housewives, if you're already there, you want to be one, how can we respond to society kind of hating on us? Well, I have 3 ways how. Number 1, don't respond. I don't respond to people arguing with me about my life, because my life is ultimately between me, God, and my husband. And if all three of us agree this is what I should be doing, I'm golden. Okay, obviously I'm not going to change someone on the internet's mind about my life. And I'm also not going to just go pick up like a 9 to 5 because some dude on the internet says I should. And so I just don't argue. I don't argue with people on social media. You know, I just don't argue. And in person too, I just don't argue. I have better things to do. I'd rather be doing my homemaking things like laundry, which is my least favorite homemaking thing, than argue with somebody on the internet, okay? The best thing you can do is show your positive life in a positive way and live your own life and encourage women around you who want to do what you're doing, and don't argue. If someone wants to live like this, great. If they don't, they don't. I'm not here to push people either way. I'm just here to say, if you want this, I do it and you can join me. And if not, no skin off my nose. Like, go do your 9 to 5. I don't care. You do you, dude. Second of all, don't change your life to fit other people, okay? It can be kind of pressury, you know, if you're surrounded by a lot of people who say you shouldn't be a homemaker, a housewife. You know, it's not a good feeling. I get it. You know, even sometimes like people's parents have been like, why isn't she working? Okay, if you're married, it is between you, God, and your husband, not your parents. They are not in charge of you anymore. You must honor your parents, okay? You don't need to be rude or dishonoring, but you don't have to obey and treat them like the authority. God is your authority and your husband is your partner. So don't let other people sway your choice. Don't do something because of other people, and don't not do something because of other people, okay? So if you're feeling like you need to be at home, you need to be part-time, or you need to cut back on hours to take better care of your home and your husband or something, but you're not doing it because you're afraid of what people think, please don't do that. Pray about it. Live what you're supposed to, okay? There's always going to be people who disagree with you. It's just not worth it. It's just not worth living your life for other people, because then you will live an unhappy life and you will feel unfulfilled, okay? So live your life according to what God wants for you, what you want, and what you and your husband have agreed upon, and what you guys think is best. Finally, number 3, don't take the criticism to heart. You know, I seriously urge you, find anybody living any type of lifestyle, put them up for public display on the internet, and there will be people complaining about them. The way they look, what they do, like there's always something to complain about, so I just don't listen. Like, it's not worth it. Goodbye. Bye. I don't care about you. I'm happy. They might not understand what your purpose is, but that's okay. People don't understand everyone else's purpose, and they don't have to. You don't have to have everybody love you. You don't have to have everybody agree with you. It should be enough that the Lord loves you and He fills your heart with love. And on top of all of that, we're building a community right now of women who are traditional and who want to live life this way. So if you're feeling isolated, if you're feeling like this criticism is really getting to me, just unite with us and realize, like, everybody gets criticism, okay? Even the working woman gets criticism from some old lady who's like, you should be a stay-at-home mom. I just don't believe in doing that to people. I don't believe in telling other people what to do. Also, if you live this life, please don't tell other people to do it, okay? If they want to do it, they'll come to you and ask questions. Don't start running around saying, everybody needs to be like me. Because we're individuals. Not everything that works for you is going to work for them. Let it be. Let it be. Don't boss people around. That's not what we're here for. We are only here to live our happy lives. And if someone says, ooh, that looks nice, can you tell me more? Say, yes, I would be happy too, and continue living your happy life. Don't start going around and being like, me. You probably have better things to do, just like I do. I'm sure you have some laundry that you could take care of instead of bothering people about being a homemaker. It's my dog. She agrees with me, I think. Yeah. Also, people, I'm not home alone. I got this little friend with me. Not little, but friend, yes. You're not a bad woman if you're a career woman. And you're not a bad woman if you're a homemaker. All women should have the choice to do what they want to with their lives. And we should not destroy each other or condemn each other for picking one way or the other. Okay, ladies? in the beginning of all of this movement to free women, they did it with the idea that women could then choose to be in the home or choose to have a career. But now it's like, if you don't have a career, you're a bad person. And it's like, why do we always have to be extremes? Why do we have to be like, everybody needs to be at home and be chained to the kitchen? And why did we have to go from that to like, everybody needs to be in an office, and if you're not, you're the devil? Why? Why? Can someone please explain this to me? How hard is it to be balanced? I can't. I can't deal, guys. Puppy can't deal either. She can't, right? Yeah, she's like, why are you freaking out? Chill. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know in the comments other ideas and topics that you want me to cover. Write some encouragement. I love reading those messages. I'm a sensitive person and encouragement really helps. So send those to me and follow me on Instagram. It's a really good way to get in touch directly or to kind of see what I do on a day-to-day basis. Please also follow me on Twitter if you just want some words and updates about the blog. Read my latest blog post as usual. I write 4 times a week. I love it. I am a writer by heart, and that is where you'll find a lot of content about femininity, relationships, traditional gender roles, and my thoughts and opinions on beauty, homemaking, etc. So thank you so much for watching. Please like the video, send a nice comment down below, subscribe, people. Please subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and have a blessed and wonderfully feminine day.